Divine Downloads, The Living Record, An Akashic Journey with Omari Ra. The opening of the archive. In the silence before sound, in the stillness before breath, there exists a record, unwritten yet eternal, not etched on paper, but woven through light, vibration, and spirit. This is not a story, this is a remembering. As you listen, as you speak, as you breathe, you activate the language of your soul. You step through the veil, not to escape the world, but to remember your place within it. This is the archive of your becoming. This is the breath of your origin. This is the voice of the divine within you. Speak not as a seeker, listen not as a student. You are the author returning to your pages. Let the memory rise, let the record open, let the light guide. The living record, the remembering. Before you were named, before you were praised, before you were broken, you were whole, radiant, undeniably divine. Somewhere along the way, the world made you forget, but the record of who you truly are was never erased. Today, we return. Find your seat, plant your feet on the earth. Let your hands rest, let your breath slow, let your spirit rise. Visualize a hallway made of golden light. The walls hum with power. The air remembers you. This is the path into your living record. As you walk, each step takes you closer to the truth. Beneath the surface, you arrive at a door carved with sacred markings, symbols only your soul can understand. You place your hand upon it, and as it opens, a radiant version of you stands inside. Calm, powerful, whole. This is you, before you had to earn love, before you were told who you should be, before you were asked to shrink to survive. This is the version of you that was never hurt, never shamed, never forgotten. You ask them, soul to soul, what truth about me did I forget in order to survive? And in that moment, something awakens. Not a voice, but a knowing. Not an answer, but a memory. It rises through your spine like a signal from the stars. Place your hand on your heart and speak. I remember the truth of who I am. Before the world named me, I knew myself. Say it again. I remember the truth of who I am. Before the world named me, I knew myself. Say it again. I remember the truth of who I am. Before the world named me, I knew myself. Let that truth shape your posture. Let it shift how you speak. Let it change what you allow. Because the remembering is the beginning of the return, and the soul that remembers cannot be controlled. This is the living record. There is more to remember. And until then, speak this over your life. I remember. I release. I rise. I remember. I release. I rise. The soul contract. Before you were born, you said yes. Yes to coming here. Yes to becoming. Yes to the path, the pressure, the power. Yes to the people who would wake you and the pain that would shape you. This life is not random. It is the unfolding of a promise, a soul contract written before you had skin, breath, or memory. A frequency agreement between your spirit and the Most High. You didn't come to find your purpose. You came to remember it. So close your eyes and return to the place before form. A place where your essence met the eternal. A glowing table of light. A vow was spoken, not in words, but in resonance. You accepted your path, not for glory, but for evolution. Now that path calls for your remembrance. Not hustle, not clout, yet presence. Presence is your portal. The more you honor who you are, the more your contract unlocks. Purpose is not a job, it's a vibration. It's encoded in how you move, how you speak, how you shift a room. Even in silence, you are fulfilling something sacred. Ask your soul, what am I here to embody in this lifetime? Let the answer rise. Not loud, but clear. Not external, but eternal. You don't need a sign. You are the sign. You are the fulfillment of a divine agreement. Walk like it's already written, because it is. I walk in the purpose I already agreed to. I walk in the purpose I already agreed to. The sacred mirror. When you look into the eyes of another, you are looking into a reflection of the divine. Not just their light, but yours. All around you, The universe sends reminders, people, challenges, love, and loss. Each one a mirror, each one revealing what still lives within. You've seen your fears mirrored, your wounds replayed, but have you seen your strength reflected back? Close your eyes, breathe deep. Imagine standing before a vast pool of still water. You gaze into it, not your face, but your essence. You see the courage it took to keep going. Everything you've admired in others, the light, the wisdom, the beauty, it lives in you too. Ask yourself, what truth is this reflection asking me to embrace? No more shrinking, no more denying your brilliance. You are the answer to your own question. You are the affirmation made flesh. Speak it aloud. I see myself clearly. I honor what I witness. I reflect divine truth. Again, I see myself clearly. I honor what I witness. I reflect divine truth. Let the mirror show you who you really are. Let it shatter what no longer serves. Let it remind you, your reflection is a revelation. Remembering the original light. There is a light in you that predates the sun. Not a metaphor, but a frequency, an origin. Before you had language, you had luminescence. Before you had a name, you had a signal. In the quiet spaces of your being, that light still lives. Dimmed by trauma, but never extinguished. Buried beneath doubt, but never lost. It waits for your return, not to become something new, but to remember something ancient. Picture yourself standing in a chamber of stars. Each light is a version of you, past lives, soul fragments, ancestral echoes. They do not judge you. They wait, silently holding what you forgot. You raise your hand, and one of the stars responds. It pulses, then descends. As it enters your chest, your spine straightens. You remember a moment, maybe from this life, maybe another, when you were fully free. That memory is not nostalgia. It is instruction. It's telling you what's still possible. It's showing you that the blueprint was never deleted. You are not here to create light. You are here to unblock it. Speak into this sacred moment. The light I carry cannot be dimmed by fear. The light I carry cannot be stolen by pain. The light I carry is the truth of who I am. Feel that resonance flow through your body, not from ego, but essence. You are not asking for permission to shine. You are resuming your broadcast. This is the pulse of remembrance. This is what the darkness tried to bury. Soul gift. Every soul carries a signature, a frequency, a gift, not earned, but woven into your being. This gift is not a skill, though it may shape one. It's not a title, though it may influence what you're called. It is essence, a current of divine design flowing through you. When you entered this realm, you did not come empty. You brought something sacred, something that only you could offer. The way you listen, the way you hold space, the way your presence makes others feel safe. These are not accidents. They are echoes of your soul's assignment. Look back at your life, not for pain, but for patterns. What have others always come to you for? What feels like second nature, but changes everything? What feels too simple to be sacred, yet too consistent to be chance? This is your soul gift, and it was never meant to be hidden. Speak it aloud. I carry light through my presence. I bring healing through my voice. I restore balance through my being, not by effort, but by essence. Your soul gift doesn't shout, it hums. It radiates. It shifts spaces just by showing up. And the more you honor it, the more the world will. You were not sent to be everything. You were sent to be one thing, authentically, powerfully, consistently. And in that truth, you become a tuning fork for others to rise. Because your gift is not yours to keep, it's yours to embody. I accept the sacred gift I carry. I accept the sacred gift I carry. I accept the sacred gift I carry. Timeline merge. You are not linear. You are not a single story. The teen who rebelled to protect their truth. The adult who questioned everything just to remember something. They're all here, circling your awareness, not as fragments, but as frequencies of one vast self. Time is not a road, it is a spiral, and you are standing at the center. Breathe into the present version of you. Feel your feet on the floor, your breath in your chest, your awareness in your spine. Now see yourself holding hands with every version of you that ever was, and with the ones who are still becoming. There is no shame in who you were, only codes to decipher, lessons to reclaim. There is no rush for who you will be, only trust that you are being shaped by a divine intelligence. Let all versions merge in harmony. Let the one who doubted become the one who sees. Let the one who suffered become the one who teaches. Let the one who feared become the one who leads. Say it aloud. I call all parts of myself home. I integrate the wisdom of every timeline. I walk forward whole, rooted and radiant. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are the portal where all timelines converge. You are the record keeper and the prophecy. You are the living archive of your own ascension. And this is only the beginning. I am all that I have ever been. I am all that I am becoming. I am one healing path. The wound was never the end of the story. It was the portal. The wound was the whisper calling you back to wholeness. Healing does not mean forgetting. It means remembering without reliving. It means carrying the wisdom without the weight. Each scar is a signature, proof that the story continued. When you step onto the healing path, you do not walk alone. The ancestors walk with you. The future versions of you await your courage. And the universe echoes back every brave step with alignment. The pain was never punishment. It was preparation. You are not healing to return to who you were, you are. Let the tears fall. Let the breath deepen. Let the light in. This path winds. It does not rush. Butler, each step forward dissolves a chain. Each moment of grace opens a gate. Say this aloud. I am not broken. I am becoming. I am not wounded. I am wise. Do not need fixing. I am remembering. The healing path is sacred ground, and today you are walking it with power. The sealing of the record. You have walked the halls of memory. You have touched the breath of your own becoming. What was forgotten has stirred. What was hidden now glows. You did not imagine this. You remembered. With every word, every stillness, every vision, you reclaimed a truth too vast to name. The archive is never truly closed. It lives within you, in the way you pause before speaking, in the way your spine straightens when truth returns, in the way your spirit responds when someone calls your name, not the one the world gave you, but the one only your soul knows. You are not who you were when you began. You are a witness now, a keeper of light, a vessel of the living word. May you carry these records not as burdens, but as blessings, not as knowledge, but as keys to your alignment, your liberation, your divine remembering. The record remains open to you because you are the record. You are the page, the ink, the flame. Let the veil fall gently, let the breath steady, let the light seal. And as you move forward, speak this quietly but completely. I am the archive. I am the memory. I am the return. I am the archive. I am the memory. I am the return. I am the archive. I am the memory. I am the return. The journey continues. The record lives.